everyone, welcome to my Ghanaian channel. This is Miriam. I hope you guys are doing well. Well, I am doing well. So the topic of this video is about something that I've actually always seen myself talking about, and I just think that that's today the right time to make a video about it. But before I start, make yourself comfortable, make yourself relaxed, because this may be a long video or not, I don't know. I also want to say thank you to my subscribers. I've got over 500 subscribers now, and that's crazy. It shows that you guys are interested in what I talk about. You guys are interested in Ghana, interested in the topics I talk about, and I'm very grateful, guys. In my previous videos, if you look through my videos, first of all, you will see that it's a bit of mix of everything. You know, sometimes I talk about Ghana, sometimes I talk about, you know, how to be confident and stuff like this. And I don't take this, you know, the advices I give is not from any psychological book or anything like that. It's just from my own experience. And I made a video not long ago saying that from now on I won't really be making these videos. I'm making more videos about Ghana than anything else. And that's rubbish what I said, because me, I'm just someone who loves to advise people. I'm someone who likes to motivate people, and you know, I don't want to limit myself, because the reason why I started this channel is to make videos that affect people in general, African people, Ghanaians, and I don't want to limit myself. So if I want to talk about a topic like I'm doing now, I talk about it. So the topic of this video is the role of an African woman. But as I said, even if you're not African, if you're, you know, whatever country you're from, if you're a woman, you know, this relates to you. And even if you're a man and you're a family man, or you know, you've got sisters and you want to know how to treat women better, you want to know the purpose of a woman and stuff like this, you just want to learn from it, just watch this video. Not long ago, I watched a movie, a Ghanaian movie. The main characters were a husband and a wife, and they were arguing, because every couple argue, right? And they were arguing, and the man started, you know, threatening the woman as if I'm going to hit you, and the woman started running away because she knew that her husband was about to hit her, because she responded to him. And I was watching with African friends, and the reaction I got from them was basically bare laughter. So they were just laughing, and that triggered something in my mind, because I was thinking, if I watched this with American friends, or if this was a Hollywood movie and the man started, you know, and the husband and the wife started arguing, and the man started being like that to the woman, it wouldn't have been considered funny. I think it would be like, what is wrong with this man? He needs some counseling. You know, that's the reaction I think I would have gotten from, you know, American friends or from a Hollywood. Because in Africa, if a man hit you, you're like, yeah, the woman shouldn't have been disobedient, you should have listened to your husband, and blah blah blah. And I think that's wrong mentality. A man has no right to hit a woman whatsoever, and I think the mentality should change, because in a lot of African homes there are domestic abusers, and a lot of women in those relationships, they don't even know that it's wrong, because they think it's normal because it's their husbands. And I'm just here to tell you that it's not normal. This thing should not be considered normal, and I think something should be done about it, because it should not be considered an African thing for a man to hit a woman. It's not normal, it's not acceptable. And I'm not saying this because I live abroad and maybe I've been brainwashed. No, even if I was in Africa, I think I would have been the same person. I would have thought the same thing. So, and in some occasions, as I said, the woman hit a man, which kind of happens in some relationships, and I think that's not normal either, and something should be done about that. I think, you know, we should change our mentality as African, you know, in regards to domestic abuse, because it does happen, and it should not be accepted in our society, and we should not use the excuse that we're Africans, because this is rubbish, to be honest. A man should not hit a woman, and a woman should not hit a man. It's not normal. That's not the main topic of this video. The topic I want to talk about is the role of an African woman. The reason why I want to make a video about it is because I've already seen myself talking about something. It's just like in our society today, it's like, you know, women, we have it hard, to be honest. It's difficult for us, because looking at images, look at the internet, and everywhere you see, it's like that countless definitions of what a woman is supposed to be. Some that say, you know, you're a woman and you're a proper woman when you have a pretty face, when you look beautiful, you have a womanly, curvaceous, beautiful legs, beautiful body. That's when you're a woman. That's when you can die in peace. And there's a lot of women that live with that mentality as well. They feel that if they're pretty, if they're pretty, they have beautiful legs, and guys think they look nice, then they can die in peace. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's my purpose. They find me pretty, that's it, I am a woman. And I'm just here to tell you that being pretty, having a beautiful face and having a beautiful body does not make you complete in this world. If you're a woman, do not be cheated by this society that makes you think that a pretty face is everything. Because if you go now, what kind of legacy are you going to leave? That's what's important. What legacy are you going to leave? Are you going to leave a legacy as being the pretty girl of the neighborhood? Are you going to leave that sort of legacy? Like what sort of legacy are you going to leave? That's what women should think. And this society cheats us thinking that, you know, if you look good, you're pretty. If you look good, you're a woman that looks good. That's it. You know, you've achieved your purpose. And a lot of women are just satisfied being pretty. And I think that's wrong. It's better being pretty inside than just being pretty outside. It's like cliche now because everyone says that, but it's true. Being pretty and having a pretty face and having a, you know, is not your purpose in life. You're not born to just be a pretty face. And there are women also that thinks that I wrote it all down, that being a woman means, you know, having a husband. Hey, having a husband, keeping your house clean, cooking. I mean, I've got a husband, my house is clean, I've cooked, I can die in peace. And that thinking is it's sad to think, you know, some women that think that this is their purpose in life, this is their only purpose. Because that makes some women think that if they don't have any husband, if they don't have a husband, or if they don't have children yet, some African women think that, some women in general think that if they're not mothers, they've achieved nothing. They feel like they're worthless, and that's wrong. That's completely wrong thinking. It's good to be mothers, it's good to have children, it's good to be married, it's good to have your house clean. I mean, yeah, if you look nice and then go to your house and we go to your house and your house is all messy, that's embarrassing. But this is not your only purpose in life, and that's what I want to make you know, that, you know, looking pretty and having a house clean and cooking and having a husband is good, but this should not be your only purpose in life. As a Christian, when I do things because, you know, God has called me to do things. I'm meant to be that kind of person. But then I'm a person, when I feel pressured by society to do something, I don't want to do it. But then when I remember that that's what I'm supposed to do because I'm a child of God, that's when I do it. So I hope that helps people as well. As women, we are born for so much more than just having children and I've achieved my purpose, I can die in peace. No, if I'm married and I have children, obviously I love to be married one day and have children and that, but you know, that won't be the end of my life. Like, okay, that's it, I can die now. No, you should have a purpose in your life. If you know, whatever country you're from, if you're in Africa, you should live with a purpose in mind. You are also meant to work hard and to do things, you know. You should not, you know, you should have visions and you should have dreams and you should have goals in your life. You should have things that you want to accomplish. Do not let the fact that you're a woman keep you from doing what you want to do. And that does not mean that you don't need any man in your life. And fortunately, I see a lot of that in this world. I mean, so-called independent women. I am independent. I don't need any man in my life. I am independent. I don't need any man in my life. There's a lot of women like this that think being independent is, I don't need any man. And don't get me confused. I believe that is wrong. Being independent and being confident, a confident woman is not someone who says, I don't need no man in my life, all men are jerks, what a man can do, I can do also. A confident woman, in my opinion, is not that. A person who is independent is not a woman that says, I don't need no man. I think a confident woman, and a woman who is confident, is someone who is confident to work together with the other gender, who want to work together with the other gender, who is confident enough in her skills to want to work with the other gender. Because a woman that says, I don't need no man, I am equal like a man, is actually a woman who is still slave to that mentality. Because if you hate someone, if you hate someone and if you have a grudge against someone, you actually give authority to that person. You're becoming a slave to that person because you're still living under the authority of such person. But a confident woman, an independent woman, is someone who wants to work with the other gender, who wants to work together with the men. Because to be honest, you know, women that call themselves independent, women who are confident, who call themselves, you know, strong women, you know, sometimes they get it confused. Is that a confident woman want to work together with the men to make it work? The truth is, men and women, we have different qualities, we have different things. So we are equal in the sight of God. I mean, you know, we are equal in the sight of God, but we are different in terms of skills and in terms of abilities. And some women, so-called strong women, find it hard to accept this, but the truth is we're just both different. We have different things. What some women can do, men cannot do. What some men can do, some women cannot do. That's just the truth. But it does not mean that you're less than them. It does not mean that not being equal, like the same abilities, you know, does not mean that, you know, they're better than us, or, you know. So that's what some people have to understand. And you know, so it does not mean that all women are meant to be business women and, you know, you're meant to have a business degree and create companies and stuff. No, that's maybe some women are meant to do this and others not. But even if you're a housewife, I respect women that are housewives and, you know, that take care of children at home, because that's a full job in itself. That's a hard job, and I congratulate all women that do this, because that's hard. So I completely respect this, because that's you, obviously. But the problem, I think, is when you shut yourself up once you're in that position. You don't voice your opinion anymore. You think your opinion is worthless. Once you start thinking, you start having that slavery mentality, that slave mentality, and you don't want to voice your opinions anymore, you don't stand up for yourself, I think that's when the problem lies. Women that are married as well, do not let the fact that, you know, you're married, do not let this be cut to your dreams and visions. A lot of women, once they're married, they forget about themselves, they forget about their visions, they forget about their dreams. This should not be it. You can still have visions, you can still make progress, you can still have your own, do your own thing, your own, you know, accomplish your dreams. And I think that men, that there's a lot of men like this in Africa especially, that do not support it when their wives are kind of, you know, strong and want to accomplish things. There are a lot of men that are like, hey, calm down, girl. And I believe that is from a source of insecurity, someone who is insecure, because a man who is confident in himself is someone who will support his you know, his partner's dream, you know. But I think all men that are like, you know, that don't want their wives to go out, or don't want their wives to have dreams and vision, did not support their wives, are men that are insecure in themselves a little bit. Because if you're secure in yourself, you would support what your partner is doing. So I think, you know, you should be careful when you look out for people, for a life partner that is someone who is confident in himself enough to support you. Because someone who is not confident in himself would not want to support your big dreams, because like, oh, you're a woman, calm down. Yeah, so as I said, you know, we as women in Africa and, you know, all over the world, I think we just need more women in this world to make difference. And that's also part of a society that sometimes do not support, that does not support women as much, and we deserve more credit. We just need more confident women in this world, and we need more men to support the women as well. Do not be afraid of women's progress. Do not be afraid of what women do. Be confident in yourself to want to support the other gender as well, because a confident man is someone who supports what the others are doing. Dream big, whether you're a woman, you know, just dream big, and do not let society make you think that you're less than you are, to be honest. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a woman and, you know, you need, or you're a man and you need advices and you need, you know, someone to talk to or something, just, you can, you know, drop an email. You can even send me an email in the description box, or, you know, my Facebook page or something. I'm here to basically talk with you guys, and I'm here to help you guys as well, and to advise everyone, and to advise people and to help people. And that's basically what I want to do with this channel. So if there's anything, any questions that you've got, please don't forget to ask me. And yeah, bye guys.